So as any of you who were watching me back in 2023 know, I was really anticipating the release of Persona 3 Reload, aka the remake of my favorite game of all time, Persona 3. As I've said before, I had been wanting a remake of Persona 3 since around 2020 when the thought occurred to me while playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, why don't they give Persona 3 this treatment? This sparked a 4-year obsession of me keeping up with any information I could find about news of a Persona 3 remake. Then on some random day in December of 2022, footage leaked of Yukari's thievery attack. Most people ended up thinking this was fake, but I never gave up hope. Then a few months later, coincidentally right after I beat Persona 4 for the first time, I thought, let's check Twitter for any Persona 3 remake news. And lo and behold, what sat in front of my very own eyes was the leaked trailer of Persona 3 Reload. I quite literally manifested this game, okay? The months followed were excruciating. Not a day went by where I wasn't talking about this game. I was posting so much about it on my Instagram that my friends and family probably hated me for it. And when February 2nd, 2024 arrived, I played that game like I wasn't going to see tomorrow. And it was everything I wanted out of a remake, to be honest. I cried so much when those credits rolled. But there was one question on my mind. Persona 4 Remake when? Back when Persona 5 Royal released, the thing that kind of sparked the idea of Persona 3 and 4 remakes for the fans was the challenge battles for Makoto Yuki and Yu Narukami. Now that we have one of those games, I couldn't help but wonder if we were getting the other one, and how soon we could get it. My prediction was 2027-2028, but with yesterday's events, it seems it might be sooner. Like, next year sooner. Listen, I'm not trying to jinx it, but last year around this time, P4Re.jp was listed as a domain on Atlus' website. And just 3 months later, bam, Persona 3 Reload trailer. Well, yesterday at the time of this recording, P4Re.jp has been listed as a domain, which means if it follows the same pattern as Persona 3 Reload, we could be seeing a Persona 4 remake announcement in the next few months. Now personally, I am stoked to hear about this. Not as excited as I was for Persona 3 Reload, but very close. But sadly, a lot of Persona fans aren't sharing the same excitement. A lot of people are upset that Persona 4 Remake might happen before Persona 6. Others think Persona 4 doesn't need a remake because we have Golden. Listen man, yes, Golden is great, I love it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see the game in HD. And then the thing about it may be coming out before P6. Although I get people's frustrations, and I know people will be mad at me in the comments, but I actually wanted this to happen. I'm not sure if there's a clip of it on my channel anywhere, but I've stated many times to my friends that I would actually rather see a Persona 4 remake before Persona 6. So this was kind of my perfect outcome if it does go down that route. Once again, that is just my opinion, so don't be too mad at me. My friend Cole's theory is that they're saving Persona 6 for Persona's 30th anniversary because they are trying to make the game the best it can be. Which, if we are getting another remake before Persona 6, it's because they are trying to keep us fresh on content while we wait for Persona 6. I mean, come on guys, would you rather be getting another remake or more Persona 5 spin-offs? Cause I know what I'm choosing. I think my only worries is how they would handle dungeon crawling and the voice cast. I think for dungeon crawling, they should take a more similar approach to how Persona 5's palaces were instead of randomly generated floors. Although that worked for Tartarus and Mementos, I think it would be a better approach to actually design each dungeon as a level. Now when it comes to the voice cast, I'm honestly not sure how I'd feel if they got changed. Persona 4's voice cast is honestly really iconic. I can't imagine anyone but Yuri Lowenthal playing Yosuke. But at the same time, I think about the great job they did casting the new Persona 3 voice cast. So although I feel like it would be hard to change the original voice cast, I do trust Atlus with who they choose to fill their shoes if they do decide to go down that route. I don't know man, I'm just really excited to hear about all this. Any news about a new Persona game, whether it's a remake or new game, I'm here for it. Well, that's all I got for this video. If you're new here and felt like you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. Let me know in the comments below whether you're excited or not excited and why. Thanks for watching and have a good day.